Hello, my name is Rodney with K9Science.net. Like, subscribe, all of the YouTube things, ring the bell. In this video, my goal is to teach you how to influence your dog's behavior with body language, okay? By using the flow of communication that I teach in my 3-hour video series that is 100% free on YouTube. The knowledge is free, as all knowledge should be, okay? So first things first, this is human teaching. I am teaching you, all right? Your dog already knows, okay? Second thing, it is important to get out of the mindset that you give your dog a command one time and they do it, all right? The flow of communication is much more like a massage, right? You're not just gonna massage one time and done, right? You're just gonna keep going until you get the results you want, okay? So, the flow of communication is a 5-step process, all right? And how you should communicate with your dog at all times. Your dog is doing something, you give your dog the command, your dog does the command, you are genuinely happy, and give them praise, check for waggy tail, okay? As I was making my video series about a year ago, I got some feedback that I didn't quite, it took me a full year to understand and respond to it. And that was, Rodney, I can't be genuinely happy. I can't do what you're asking in these videos. So my response to that is this exercise, okay? So you're gonna start by being excited, getting your dog excited. You're gonna end by being calm, getting your dog calm. They're gonna be prone and on the ground, okay? I'm gonna walk you through it. First things first, prepare the area, right? I use my living room. I have vinyl floors. It's great. My dogs come in and I can push them around and they can slip and really riles them up, okay? So prepare the area and then prepare yourself, all right? You're gonna get excited, right? You're gonna bring your dog in. You're gonna get excited. Right? And then you're gonna push them around. You're gonna kind of get them into a good fervor. And then you're just gonna start running through commands, all right? You're gonna go sit, sit, right? If you need treats, do them right on the nose. Sit. Good boy. My dogs are boys. All right. I'm always going to say good boy. Sit. Sit. Good boy. Down. Good boy. Sit. Good boy. Right. As they do the commands, you're gonna praise them. Harmony. Right. Now, what you're practicing is when your dog is in an excited state, they're still going to follow your commands and find harmony with you. You're going to practice this every day until you feel comfortable with it. All right? So this is a very important thing to practice. So get them excited, run through your command list, run through all of them. Sit, stay, down. I use paw on mine. All right? Give them praise and harmony whenever you have a successful follow of the command. All right? And then at a random time, right? And it's got to be random because you don't just want your dog to get used to your timing. You want them to be influenced by your emotions, by your physical state, all right? At a random time, you're going to just flip a switch in your mind and in your body, right? You're going to nice deep breath, all right? And you're going to start exuding calm, right? And you're just going to tell your dog, down, stay, good boy, down, stay, good boy, right? You're going to keep repeating, right? So the dog was already following your commands, right? So you should at least be able to get them to go down in this type of state, right? So when they're down, you're going to take that opportunity to put your hand on their neck and on their posterior hips, right? And just kind of put them in a prone position, right? What they're going to immediately do is kind of bail out on their belly. You're going to be like, nah, no, right? Down, stay, good boy, right? You're just petting them. Down, stay, good boy, right? Hand on the neck, just kind of petting them calmly, right? Their neck is going to be like this. If this is the first or second or even third time you've ever done this, understand it might take a while for your dog to calm down. My dogs, I've done this hundreds and thousands of times, right? My dogs calm down in a minute or two and it's over, right? But if you've never done this with your dog, it might take you 5, 10, 15, 30, 45 minutes, all right? You need to do this and be ready to be in this exercise for the long haul, okay? It's very important that you go into this exercise. Don't go in a rush. Be ready, all right? So, down, stay, good boy, right? You're just kind of petting their body all the way to their hip, kind of holding their neck. Again, this isn't about high pressure. Nice and soft, very calm from you. Just continue exuding calm and continue repeating the commands. Down, stay, good boy, right? So your dog is going to be resisting. Their paws are going to be very spread out. Their neck is going to be like that. But as you keep going, and as they realize this is going to be a calmness before there's harmony, they're going to start. First, they're going to rest their head on the ground, right? Their paws are still going to be out, but at least their head is going to be rested, right? And since your hands are on them, you're going to be able to feel their body tension, right? You're going to be able to feel their body tension. Okay, so as they start calming down, increase the praise level. Good boy, right? Their paws are going to start coming down, right? Their other paws start coming down. And as you feel their body tension relaxing, you're going to introduce your face kind of on their neck, right? And just kind of pet their neck, right? You're using your whole body to communicate with their whole body, right? Right? Just petting them, and then as their paws come all the way down, you're going to adjust your head to put your ear physically on their body. So that way you can literally hear them breathing in and out. You're just going to exude that calm. Going to exude that calm, right? And at some point, your dog is going to realize that they're not going to move until you give them a release word. At that point, you're just going to hear, right? They're just going to sigh and just harmony, right? That emotion, that feeling that you are feeling in that instant, for me, is genuine happiness, all right? Whatever that is for you, that needs to be your default feeling when you're going through the flow of communication and communicating with your dog. Right? It doesn't have to be the only feeling, right? Because at the beginning of the exercise, I taught you how to be excited and give commands and find harmony in that state too. But the default feeling that you're mainly going to have is calmness, right? Whatever that harmony feeling is between you and your dog, because this is you and your dog bonding as you do this daily, right? You're going to bond, you're going to get to know each other, okay? And that right there is the essence of understanding body language, all right? And the reverse is also true. Whenever your dog is lunging and barking and what you feel is uncontrollable, to them is perfectly natural because they are trying to get you to match their level. All right? And in this exercise, what you're going to learn is how to appropriately react to that because you're practicing it, right? And they are going to respond how they always respond every time you practice, right? You're going to learn how to calm them down when they're excited because what you are doing is replying to their desire for you to meet them at that level with your desire for them to meet you at this level. Okay? Body language. You are communicating with each other. Okay? And as you practice this, and as you get better at this, you're going to always be able to get your dog to meet you at this level. Okay? This is body language. All right? And with this, it's going to get you about 50% of the way to understanding how to change your dog's behavior in all situations. All right? My videos, I'll get you 100% of the way, right? It's 3 hours. It took me several years to get the knowledge just the right way for you to understand it, all right? So, a couple of important things that you need to understand about this. First thing is, when they are prone like this and you have them calm, you are taking away all of their defenses, right? Their body, their mouth, their paws, their ability to run. You have to protect them, all right? If there's any way that they can get hurt or some sort of action can kind of hit them or something, you got to take that hit. You got to protect them in this situation at all times. All right? That is a big amount of the trust that they're putting in you that you can protect them when they're like this. Okay? So if you can't do this in a safe situation, then don't do it. Okay? Don't put your dogs prone if you cannot 100% protect them. All right? They're trusting you. The second thing that's important to understand is that if this is the first or second or even third time you have ever done this with your dog, watch your face, okay? They have no compunction or no ill will, right? But they will bonk you right on the nose right after. If they're used to being the ones to influence the behavior in the situation, and finally you're now learning how you can influence the behavior in the situation, culturally for them, they have no problems bonking you on the face, toothing you on the face. You're just going to need to watch your face right after you're done and forgive it and forget. Okay? Quick story. My dog is a 60-pound pit, had a 100-pound, beautiful white pit with my neighbors. My dog used to love to jump the fence and they'd wrestle and play. My neighbors kind of low-key loved it because every time I went into their house to kind of say, hey, my dog, can I jumped over, can I go get him? They'd be like, yeah, sure. And then they'd let both dogs in, and their dog a lot of times would just be running around their house, and they'd notice me with my dog would kind of calm down almost instantly and just walk out with me. And one time they're like, Rodney, how do you do this? And I go through all this, and I got their dog down by one finger, right? I'm going like this, showing them it's the position. It's not about the force. And they're just like looking at me, just like mouth open. Our dog is never this calm unless they're sleeping. Wow, right? And then, I'm feeling great about myself. I let them up, and their dog comes right up to me. And I thought he was going to give me a kiss. And he goes, bonk, right on the nose. And I was like, oh, cross-eyed, almost crying. It hurts. It really does. And then he just walked off. He wasn't used to somebody else influencing the situation, so gave me a bonk on the nose and then walked off. Watch your face, right? Very often, first few times you do this, they will feel it necessary to give you a good bonk on the face, all right? Watch your face, protect yourself. Okay, my name is Rodney with caninescience.net, and I will see you in my next video.